that stability, just Rajshahi Warriors did when they came out to bat after losing the toss. Keep things calm in the power play, which will be very important from Chattogram Royals' point of view. You're chasing a big target, you can't afford to lose wickets in the power play.
Bowling attack of Rajshahi Warriors is good as well, just like Chattogram Royals. They did have a off day more for the bowlers. Amit Jamal, Mahdi Hassan. With Rajshahi, Binder Fernandez, most of the time, just like Shariful Islam, has started given the emphasis up top. Right away, coming down the track. To go extra cover into a moment with the gentle pace at 126.2.
Binura Fernando got the second best economy in the power play of just 4.81. He's also taken 7 wickets. When I talk about Binura against the left-handers or Naeem Sheikh against the left-arm seamers, he struggled a lot, Marvin.
Pretty sure Rajshahi Warriors would have done their homework. We'll target the wicket of Naeem Sheikh with Binder Fernando with the new ball. Bounce and good moment. This is a good start again by Binder Fernando. Left arm pace, his strike rate is 72. The right arm pace, his strike rate 156. Contrast difference. Confirmation.
There is a weak point of Naeem Sheikh that the Rajshahi Warriors can exploit, especially Binura. He's got that swing, he's got that extra bounce, can surprise Naeem Sheikh. He's got a slip in place and also short third, also in a catching position.
In the all-important last game as well to beat the Sylhet Titans. One catch was taken by Shahibzada Farhan in the slips and the other was at short third man. I keep on saying bowlers like Binder Fernando, who's tall, get awkward bounce, the short third man fielder becomes a catching position.
This is where Naeem Sheikh can be vulnerable. Tries to play away from his body. We've seen him poking those outside the off stump. Pressure on, so he must come up something different.
Again, this is a good start. His 6 to 10 meter length, full swinging away, plenty of bounce, and Mushfiqur Rahim applauds. It's exactly what Binder Fernando right throughout the season have been doing it for the Rajshahi Warriors, giving the good start that they've been hoping for.
Carry as well. Where it went to Mushfiqur Rahim shows the surface is so good for the batters and also for the seamers. You have to trust the surface as a batter.
Tentative so far, Naeem Sheikh. On the left side. Did he touch the pad? No. Close to that protector guide. Very close to the protector guide, but probably just drifting down or going away from the... that's a good call. It should have been called wide and rightly so been called.
Lucky to got away on that occasion. The bowler was down the leg side, fine leg inside the circle, pretty fine. And a tickle would have got him a boundary. Here comes Binura.
Yet again. This time keeps a bit low. Very good over to start by Binder.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम
KNN's Bakery introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
Light refreshing, light refreshing, Hershey Tummy Sheeny.
Who's going to have a hold on this beautiful masterpiece? Landed in a helicopter. What a day so far. Building up to a magnificent final. Full house. Magnificently done. Well done to the organizers.
This is what they're playing for. At the moment, Chattogram Royals need that flying start.
Ritwan Mondal did not feature in the last few games. Unlucky. On the up. Enough with by Jimmy Nation. Elizabeth, he loves or he thrives through the offside. First boundary in the innings.
Let me tell you, that was not a bad delivery at all from Nisham. Played that on the up. Was lucky. Placement was good. Was not in full control, but he went for it.
The reason why the ball isn't swinging for Jimmy Nisham because of the seam position. That was all over. Whereas Fernando had a beautiful swing presentation. Looks like he's going cross seam as well early on. Fernando. I'm not sure the tactics used by Jimmy Nisham here. Probably not comfortable bowling with the new ball. Yeah, confirmation, new ball, cross seam. I don't understand why. Anjum Hassan Shakib loves the new ball. Maybe not Abdul Ghaffar Sakir. He loves to bowl in the mid-lows and mid-overs. Played enough cricket, Jimmy Nisham. You've got to give a chance the ball to swing and seam with the new ball.
Good spot, Mabai. Yeah, with the new ball, at times you can't control the swing. Not like Jimmy Nisham, who's got loads of experience behind him. Again, seam up this time.
And probably comfortable bowling seam up to the left hand. Certainly, you don't want to waste the new ball. It will not swing for a while. Probably 3, maximum 4 overs. Stay in the competition, you've got to pick up wickets. Rajshahi, what is their pace heavy? Would have been a selection headache as well to leave out Ripon Mondal. Got to maximize it, simple as that.
This is what they're playing for. Beautiful silverware. Probably one of the beautiful trophies in the history of BPL.
Raja tells me it's 11 kilos heavy trophy that he has carried the scale today. And certainly this is what the players play cricket for the big days like this, to hold or to carry these home. Rajshahi Warriors superb right through. Chattogram Royals as well. Yes, they've had their off days, but they deserve to be in the final. Thirdly, as a sportsman, professional sportsman, these are the big occasions you like to stand up, make a contribution, and make sure you carry that trophy home. Oh, beats him. Enough movement off the pitch. Naim Sheikh, he's itching to go get a big one.
Again, no footwork. The idea was to play over long on. Rather, he should have gone down the ground over the bowler's head or maybe over mid-off. Have a look at that. Clears his front leg. Seam position. Very good from Nisham.
Yeah, clearly seam movement off the seam. Good length as well by Jimmy Nisham. That's an attacking length. I think with the new ball, you've got to do much more. Keep pegging that line and length. Shot. Powerfully played down the ground to end the second over. 30 for no loss.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदले लाखों जिंदगियां।
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम
KNN's Bakery, introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम ताज़ा पताज़ा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
Has gone slightly deeper, almost short third man. Slip fielder was planted in the previous, so has disappeared to short middle. Nice plan. Peter Fernando has been relying on wing, feeling Tilak. In Dhaka as well, so he's been. That's the last delivery of Jimmy Nisham.
That was better from Naeem. Previous one, he tried to play over long on, but this time he tried to play straight. Better option. Was full. He needed to play with the full face of the bat, and he does that.
Really shows only 154 strike rate against right arm pacers and 70 odd with the left arm. Binder Fernandez's mentality should be to attack time shake. Attack he does. Late. Goes over short third man. Don't think Binder Fernandez should mind this. Is a risk being taken? But Binder Fernandez should be continuing on the same lane, same line.
Well, this might sound cliche, but fortune favors the brave. He needed some early runs. Naeem Sheikh threw a kitchen sink on it. Third inside the circle, was always traveling for the boundary. But yeah, more a victory for the bowler.
Indeed. Going at it outside the off stump, go hard at it. Even the outside edge will carry out to the boundary or even over it sometimes. Bowling! This time it's in ducker. Binder Fernandez with the new ball. This is what we are used to. Taking off wickets, and this time is a massive wicket of Naeem Sheikh.
This is a classical setup from Bermuda. Two under Naeem was trying to play that, going away from him, but it followed him. Outstanding. Camped him for space, hitting the timber, and the smile says it all. I got you. Binura Fernandez strikes early again for Rajshahi Warriors. Naeem Sheikh's misery against the left-arm seamer continues. 80 parts after scoring 9. Chattogram 18 for 1.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके एहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
In at number 3, Mahmudul Hassan Joy. 80 games, 7.5 centuries, strike rate certainly can improve. Number 3 better. Big question, will Joy have joy today? He has to get a good start, especially with Naeem Sheikh back in the hutch. He's an attacking player. And up front, it'll be a task against Binder Fernando. Will have his tail high against the right-hander. Beautiful length going across the right hand. The ball isn't swinging back much to the right-hander, but this is a massive wicket.
Cross-seam delivery. Naeem was waiting for the ball. Gets through. Came back in sharply. This is the experience of Binura.
Slow delivery, picks it up over wicket and takes at mid-wicket. Guess who? The Centurion Tanzina Santamim and Binder Fernando, just like a couple of nights before, couple of wickets in the power play. This time is a big hitting. Mahmudul Hassan Joy has to be marked. Front of square. Probably wanted to go towards mid-wicket. That's Joy for Najmul Hassan Shanto and his team.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके एहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Light refreshing, light refreshing. Hershey's on his cheesy.
Important role for Hassan Nawazi at batting at number 4. Very good young player. 1.5 centuries, strike rate 140 almost, brilliant record for a young career. impressive, genuinely. 5 runs, 2 wickets from the third over. It's 18 for 2. What a start by Bindu Fernandez yet again. 2 overs, 2 for 7. Nisham went for a couple of boundaries, but still decent. And he's been replaced by Tanzim Hassan Shakib from the Boshundara Cement end. Slightly expensive on the economy. And you've got to give that leverage to a bowler like him because he likes to be aggressive. Good start, right on the money. Good pace, good length. I hit the size of the bat.
Dignitaries, sports advisor, Asif Nazrul on your left. Atmosphere where everyone can come in and enjoy the proceedings. The PPL final, the packed house. All eyes here at the Sher Bangla National Stadium in Mirpur.
Oh, chipped it. Decent timing. Valiant attempt, just not quick enough. The good thing about that shot by Mirza Beg, he was trying to go straight. Not a bad delivery at all by Tanzim.
Full face of the bat. The best part was he played that over the bowler's head, the safest place to hit that one. Good timing, a valiant effort from the skipper, Nazmul Hossain Shantu. Someone from the top needs to play the innings that Tanzim Tamim played for Rajshahi Warriors. Change of field, slip goes to short mid.
Now the defensive field without a slip. Good bowling, very good stuff. Found the right length with good pace at 130-38. Right shake. It's a straight one across seamer. Straight to the middle stump. Mahmud Hassan Joy trying to go over mid-wicket or straightish mid-wicket. Tanzim Hassan Tamim with the sprained ankle which he experienced while batting makes a good catch running forward.
What a breakthrough, what an over from Binura. 2 wickets up front and all of a sudden Chattogram are in some trouble. Down the ground. Not enough timing on that occasion, but he's eyeing that down the ground region. Mirza Beg. Nicely cut off.
Two quality shots in this over. One went for the boundary over the top of the bowler. Again, the intentions are quite clear, trying to hit straight as possible. Kanto, every time he is a live wire in the field. Rose himself, put his body in line. As his captain, he's leading from the front, always having a chat to the bowler, getting the tactics right. Over delivery, neatly played by Mirza Beg with the turn, looking for a single.
More dignitaries present to witness the PPL final. Advisors, the People's Republic of Bangladesh government are present and enjoying the proceedings. We've got a match in our hand, Mabai. Good total on the board, up front from Rajshahi Warriors. Now Chattogram Royals are fighting it out. The crowd's loving every bit of it.
Electric atmosphere. Being told there are so many people outside the stadium waiting to come inside, but unfortunately it's a full house. On the up, that's a beautiful hit by Hassan Nawaz. Gets off the mark with a drive through the offside, which was powerfully played.
End of over number 4, Chattogram Royals 29 for 2.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके एहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Zola bringing the first 4 overs in the chase. A couple of wickets, excellent shots. side for the selfies, very important.
Bangladesh Cricket Board directors, vice presidents. Farouk Ahmed on your right, former captain. Also another BCB president alongside him enjoying the proceedings.
Ball change, Midfield replaced by Abdul Ghaffar Saklain. Slow ball straight up. This is the strength of Ghaffar Saklain. Probably the ball might not swing or seam. But going into the safe option of trying to bowl dot delivery is not a bad option. Seamer. Ball into his field. There's a two fielders outside the circle at long on and Starling. So the line has to be straighter. The length got to be just there or thereabout, not too full, not too short. We spoke about the emerging player, probably in my opinion, yes. Either himself, Rupon Mondal, a few others have certainly got the opportunity and take a claim in the BPL. Running the first one hard. Direct hit would have been a close one, but good understanding between Baig and Hassan Nawaz. The two Pakistan internationals in the middle got to get the job done. Chattogram balls. I just feel it's going to be too much to ask from number 5 to the rest of the batters. Straight back. Ball into his field yet again. The line has become middle or leg stumpish with not much space to work with. Out of 4 deliveries, 3 has been slow deliveries. Slow delivery in the over. There's no shame in bowling slow deliveries as a fast bowler. Sometimes fast bowler thinks that if I bowl more slow deliveries, it will help. People might say I'm only a slow bowler. But you put call into the situation on the pitch. And that's why I think the first Saklain for a youngster is certainly a lot better.
And from a pacer's point of view, in the shortest format of the game, slower delivery is the biggest weapon to have if you can master it.
Down the leg side, poor delivery finish. Helping on his way, Hassan Nawaz. Excellent hit to end the 5th over. 38 for 2.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
KNN's Bakery introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताजा बताजा गरम गरम ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
Getting 38 for the loss of 2, chasing 170 plus. He needed to be in a better shape than this. Anyway, partnership of 20. Hassan Nawaz is coming on to bowl for the first time. Yeah, he's a good player. He has become a good player actually. Emanation with a soft start. And 0.27 is the required rate, so I think that they cannot accomplish, but it's a final, so you put a layer of 2 or 3 runs to that. It feels that way. That's why chasing in a final can at times become difficult. 43 matches, 43 wickets, sorry, in 42.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Hello. 39 for 3. Did you listen to me?
He got 80 and he's got a new man with him now. Zaman, 3 wickets in the first 6 is not the ideal scenario, but they need to fight and go right till the end. Chattogram.
39 for 3.
When I say that he's got to improve his rotation of strike, he only looks for those big shots and where he's got in between, so he's got to have a bit more balance. Rotation of strike, ones and twos. Probably will his series of low scores in T20. End of the over, 41 for 3.
Light, refreshing. She's on me, she.
Cricketing captain. Away. Chattogram, we saw them dropping catches, then Rajshahi going on to score 174 for 4. At this stage, they were 40 for no loss. But in terms of runs, they had. But look at that wicket column, Ramesh. They're 3 down. So they need a partnership here, and a good one.
3 wickets down means that there's not been enough momentum so far in this run chase. Every time they've looked sharp, they've lost a wicket. This is good bowling, hitting the deck hard and ball rising after that hard length. His role has got to be a long one here. A big role has to be played by Baek. He's on 19 of 18. He's got the temperament to a solid innings, but I don't know whether solidity is the need of the hour. They need to get cracking at some. Almost 10 and over now. So once again looking for that balance. Can marry it.
his run rate is going to creep up. Yeah, a bit of a misunderstanding. They're not sure whether to go for the second run or not.
That's the spot to be, Basundra's Cement Leaders Lounge, where all the key personalities enjoy the match. Basundra Cement is currently the oldest and largest cement manufacturers in Bangladesh, producing over 5 million metric tons per year.
Even the boundaries are not coming, Ramesh. 11 deliveries since the last boundary. So pressure on. Required run rate now touching almost 10 runs in an over from here.
The fielders are in, so they understand that they're looking for only ones and twos at this stage. 7 overs have been bowled, 44 for 3.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताज़ा बताज़ा गरम गरम
K&N's Bakery. Introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताज़ा बताज़ा गरम गरम ताज़ा बताज़ा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए K&N's Bakery. Oven fresh goodness.
They need a sizable partnership, and they need a partnership at pace. Nicely bowled. Basic length bowling that is needed. Against Bay, he doesn't improvise a great deal. He takes his time, plays with a straight bat.
He bowled a really good over the previous one. I'm not sure why Zaid al-Zaman was sent up the order.
Misfield, it was a hard hit.
Batting card if possible.
Defended by Jimmy Neesham.
The reason for me to say why has he been sent up the order, Zaid al-Zaman, is faced 4 deliveries for 4 runs.
Oh, where are you going? Good leg dive. Mushfiq, what is he thinking? It's close, but possibly not close enough. We'll have another look at it.
Just one from back and one from it. Freeze it. Let's move forward. Can you move one from back? Can I have opposite camera, please? Controlling. Satisfied batsman well inside the ground. My descent for big screen.
Just about made it round by a mere inch or so. Went nowhere with that running. Just took off after playing the ball straight to the fielder. Tries his hand once again and spinning it towards mid-wicket in confusion.
When you see the team struggling, you would want to see the top players to go and make a match out of it. It's been difficult. This is the one a little while earlier. And he somehow just managed to get his bat in. But he's really struggling, not only him, even Beg, who's got 22 of 21, he's got 5 of 6. Ball in!
It's basic batting at this stage. Singles really will not hurt Rajshahi. They probably would want these two to carry on for a little while. Get their scoring rate or the expected required rate to be 11 and a half, 12 in the next 3-4 overs. This is an issue. If you lose wickets when rebuilding phase begins, then you're in two minds whether to hit a 6 or to take a single. That seems to be his go-to area. Once again, covers the stumps. But that part of the boundary line has been very nicely covered by Rajshahi. 50 comes up for the loss of 3. Afraid.
Light, refreshing. Light, refreshing. Girl, she told me she.
Be watching, but be careful. Venura topples over a straightforward ball, making it very acrobatic.
Yeah, what a batting from Tanzir. They're going at 6.2 for the current run rate. It's not going to help the team's cause because the required run rate just keeps climbing up. It's gone above 10 runs in an over already. And this is only the 9th over. Tanzim.
Routine continues for Beg. He's quite happy just hitting the ball straight through mid-on and mid-off. Not really hurting the opposition.
Yeah, when you have someone like Asif or Mahdi, Ahmed Jamal, we know that he can score quickly. Why would you want to send someone like Zaid Zaman at number 5? Really can't find any reason whatsoever.
Too wide for Zaid Zaman. The only logic that I can offer you here, Adar, is that they probably need a partnership. So there's this game of solidity, there's this game of maybe taking, calculated risks. But obviously, it seems that he's a bit rusty when it comes to getting almost 11 and over now.
Might just hurt the team because this is the final and you want someone to stand up from chattogram batting lineup and take on the bowlers. We haven't been able to see that 21 deliveries since the last boundary, and out of those 21 deliveries, 9 faced by Zaid Zaman, who's crawled to only 8. Probably there was some thinking behind it. I really don't know what was that.
The batting line up must be prepared for a massive finish. If they are to win this, they need to go at some 11 and over now. So they need a Beg to be out there. They probably need a Zaid Zaman who's placed 9 of 8. To be in some good hitting form. Otherwise, this could be a lost case. Nothing it for another single.
think they need to have a bit of a chat in between the overs, both of them, and somebody needs to take some risk here. Because you don't really want to leave it too late. If it gets too late, then you're in trouble already. He's padded up. He could have easily come up the order because we know that he can win matches. He's done this already this season. Mahdi Hassan, the skipper.
Got up in the air, and it's gone all the way for 6. Top edgish, but does the job fantastically well. First boundary in 4 overs.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Get one in at this stage. This might just get them going. Yes, it is time for the Dalai special 7th strategic timeout.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
Cannon's Bakery. Introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताजा बताजा गरम गरम ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए Cannon's Bakery. Oven fresh goodness.
Light refreshing light refreshing Gershi Tommy
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
The strategic timeout, 62 for the loss of 3. They need to go at a quicker rate. 10.27 is the required rate. Rajshahi, led by Tanzid's brilliant 100. Saibzada 30 of 30. Williamson 24 of 15. Chattogram 62 for the loss of 3. It's been a checkered performance. Hot and cold at times. There's a little bit of improvisation. He missed it completely. We can't miss Zainab Abbas. She's out there for an interview.
Yeah, a very special guest here with me, who is the advisor of Ministry of Sports and Youth, Dr. Asif Nazrul. Thank you so much for joining us, Dr. Asif. I hope you're enjoying this amazing BPL atmosphere. We've got 25,000 people here. Lots of people were outside as well. I hope you're enjoying the atmosphere.
Exactly. Actually, Bangladeshi people, they are cricketers, they love cricket. And the huge presence of the spectator is a testament to this. And this was actually much needed because, quite recently Bangladesh has been on the verge of being excluded from the T20 World Cup. They have the right to play there, but they are being excluded. So in such a special time, the huge presence of spectators will definitely encourage Bangladesh cricket and cricketers.
All right, 6 advisors here, policy makers. How popular is cricket as a sport amongst them? We've got.
I think the huge presence of the advisors. I mean, you can hear the sound and how popular cricketing is in Bangladesh. Actually, half of the advisors who are present in Dhaka city tonight have turned up today, and it carries a special message because cricket, it is a very crucial time for Bangladesh cricket, and their presence is actually sort of gives the message that even the policymakers are with cricket and cricketers.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts. There's also been a wicket, so it's back to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Right, 4th wicket down. Saidul Zaman Khan gone after scoring a laborious 11 of 13. Go down to 64.
TCF का साथ दें और बदले लाखों जिंदगियां।
When his team needs a fire, straight away he's got to get cracking. You've experienced striker of 1, 2, 3, 8 50s. He's been an all-round force for his side. Nisham with his first wicket. Straight off the mark.
This can turn out to be a good omen for Chattogram because he was struggling to time it, he was struggling to rotate, even strike. 11 of 13. Which allows Mahdi Hassan to step in. I would have loved to see him bat up the order, knowing that he has been the man of crisis for his team, but still have an opportunity here.
Too close to cut. But I thought he's playing for the field then. Only a single of the last ball. A good one from Jimmy Nisham. 66 for the loss of 4 after 10.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताजा पताजा गरम गरम
KNN's Bakery introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताजा पताजा गरम गरम ताजा पताजा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
Saidul Zaman back in the Hajj. Mr. Skipper and Mazabeik has to get the job done. Abdul Ghaffar Sarklain, who bowled the first over, went for 9 runs back into the attack, so expect many slow deliveries continuing as the pitch is slowing down. The required rate just quietly has gone above 11 runs, Maza.
Yeah, pressure's mounting. Need some big overs now. The most crucial phase of the innings if they want to chase the target of 175. They must keep going from now on.
Probably inside edge. Maybe even outside the line.
was called as a big trying to target the leg side. I think Musuko Rahim, the wicketkeeper, knows probably outside the off stump or an inside edge.
Perhaps both. And undone by the lack of pace of Saklen. Roll of the fingers, yes. Way outside the off stump and also a bit of pat in it. A bit too optimistic, but still just one coming of the first two. Long on goes back. There's a deep mid-wicket leg, deep square leg and fine leg inside the circle.
The most economy, the middle overs, 7 to 15 overs, who has the best economy in the competition is Abdul Ghaffar Sakle. One reason why he bowls a very good slower delivery. He can mix up pace. On a good day, he does have a good bouncer. Another product from the Imagination Cup up in Qatar, decently well. 5.12, that's brilliant. Imad Wasim, he is doing it for a decade now, including Moeen Ali. So certainly, he's leading a pack of good players.
From a batter's point of view, how do you tackle him? And you're chasing the target of 175. What should be the strategy against Saklen?
Finds the field at cow point. I reckon if I'm batting against Saklen, I'm playing for the off-cutter much more. Can surprise me with pace, but I'll be setting myself up to pick it over long on to mid-wicket with the turn. Depending on the conditions, depending on the situation of the game, but that will be the simple game plan. Because he's going to bowl more than 70% of his deliveries, slow deliveries in the subcontinent. He did the same thing in Qatar in the Imagination Cup. Clear plans against players like Saklen for a batter is going to be very, very important from here on.
Came back in. Roll of the fingers. Lack of pace. From Mirza Beg's point of view, he's on 34 of 31. Required run rate is now over 11 and a half. So he needs to keep going. Perhaps use his feet often. Rooted in the crease and waiting for the ball to come onto him. With lack of pace behind it, you can't work out with those deliveries. Need to go hard.
Four runs from the 11th over. It's 70 for 4. Faces in the dugout of chattogram, the former captain. Length of the side. We'll be hoping one of these players play a blind draw for now, just like how played for the Rajshahi Warriors. Hassan Murad, impressive. The first 2 overs. 9 runs on a wicket, replaced Mohammad Rubail in the 11 this game. To go towards mid-wicket since it's vacant, but it turned and some bounce as well.
Yeah, Murad is a clever operator. He can vary his pace. He's calm doing he's a domestic circuit. No wonder he's been given the opportunity ahead of Mohammad Rubail in the final.
A few days ago, the qualifier 1 happened against the same 2 teams, scored 45 or 47. In its chase of 133, chattogram won, parachuted themselves in the final. On the same pitch. I reckon today the game plan is will be different. Excitement at the moment is less than 100. Just over 100, beg your pardon. So he needs to lift a couple of boundaries in the over. Square leg in place. Easy catch. Tanzim Hassan Shakib. Almost cleared the bowler with the shadow batting. But Hassan Murad, he's been superb into this third over. Picks up the big wicket of the skipper of Chattogram Royals.
This is a Rajshahi Warriors. It's the skipper, Sheikh Mehdi Hassan, trying to play that slot sweep, move towards the off. The intention was right, but the lack of pace behind Hassan Murad's delivery was a tough ask for Sheikh Mehdi to clear the fence. He got his man and almost hit the bowler. But yeah, he has to take the long walk back. He was under pressure. Mehdi Hassan departs after scoring 4. Chattogram 72 for 5.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अज्ञात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
First time in the run chase, the required rate goes above 12. Asif Ali at number 7. Hassan Murad just quietly getting the job done. But inspired selection by Rajshahi Warriors. Arm delivery. Decent timing of probably the placement was questionable, but timing I thought he found the middle of the bat. But it's just one of those days for Chattogram Royals. Most of the things what they planned for, hoped for, probably outside the line. He turned. He had to go with the arm. Close. I think the turn probably missed the stumps.
It was the length as well from Hassan Murad. Not too full. Asif is trying to play that slot sweep. Nice variation of pace. 81.7. This one, previous one was 86. The one that got him a wicket was 94.8.
Attack with the slip in place now, Hassan Murad. Until this keeper understands one more wicket from here, that will be the last nail in the coffin. Again, lovely length, lovely pace. Couple of runs, a wicket, and end of the 12th over, 72 for 5.
Light refreshing, light refreshing. Gershie's on the sheet. जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताजा पताजा गरम गरम
K&N's Bakery introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताजा पताजा गरम गरम ताजा पताजा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए K&N's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
Rajshahi Warrior with some good bowling, steady fielding, good choices of mix-up deliveries by the fast bowlers especially. Tanzim Hassan Shakib, expensive in the 2 overs, trying to bowl aggressive. Going back to the second one should be easy. I think Tanzim Hassan Shakib has to bowl with same venom. Rather than trying to imitate what Saklain did, bowling plenty of cutters, he should stick to what he's good at, which is to be attacking, which is to be aggressive.
Good time to bring in Tanzim Shakib. You mentioned he was expensive in his first 2 overs, but now Rajshahi Warriors captain might hope for him to squeeze a few dot deliveries. You mentioned he can be aggressive with his bowling. Rajshahi would hope for that.
Oh, inside edge into his boots. With the mid-off in the circle, the length will be very crucial for Tanzim. Left a bit low.
He's a big batting with the same sort of approach that he came when he opened the innings. Lost 5 wickets from the other end, but still he's batting at that second gear.
The message is loud and clear for him to bat as deep as possible and hope that Asif Ali will go. Oh, that's bounce. That will hurt. Probably on the shoulder. Aggressive delivery. Tanzim Hassan Shakib. This is what he's good at. Certainly, they just kicked off from a good length. I don't think Asif Ali expected the ball to come to his shoulder length with that length.
Oh, that surprised Asif Ali. Was not too full. But yeah, not between 6 to 8 meters length, but it's still kicked off the surface, and this will make him think when he faces the next delivery.
That will hurt. That will hurt. It was bowled at 136 clips almost. Surprised the batter with plenty of bounce. Oh, this time he just kept a bit low. It's going to be tough work for the batters from here onwards. Same pace. One went up, one almost to the stumps.
Yeah, that blow actually kept Asif in two minds. One point, he never thought to play that pull. Then at the last moment, he went for it, but the ball kept low. It's been a very good over so far from Tanzim Saqib. Just 3 coming off the 4 deliveries.
Good bouncer, very good bouncer. Probably the height will be questioned, and it is being called wide. As Rashid Pallu going to become square leg, or that the ball was too high. Close to being over the top of the head, but I like the aggression shown by Shakib.
But Asif Ali is trying to play that pull shot to Tanzim Saqib. Rather, he should eye that offside. Maybe over point, or maybe over extra cover. He can make some room.
The one bouncer for the over is done. This is where the proactiveness captaincy comes handy from Shanto. He brings the 5-leg inside circle and drops the mid-wicket back. This is good captaincy. That's a shot and a half. That's into the grandstand and probably out of the stadium. After 22 deliveries, the first boundary comes in courtesy Asif Ali. That's out of the park, isn't it? That is a biggie.
Chattogram Royals need more of those. The moment it hit the bat, it was always going for a 6. That is a gigantic shot.
Vasundhara Cement power shot. Power means precision. The Vasundhara Cement power shot back. One clean hit. Bangladesh Taka 1 lakh up for grabs. Vasundhara Cement building strength. That's a gigantic hit. That went a mile. Trying to bluff the batter by bowling another short delivery. Asif Ali was equal to the task, picked it up early, smashed it as the new balls have to come. When Asif Ali hits it, it stays it, isn't it? High, long and handsome.
Crowd's loving it. They're here for the firecrackers, for 6s and...
It's a free weaving. The ball to Asif Ali. He puts it away easily. 14 runs for the 13th over. 86 for 5.
Light, refreshing. Light, refreshing. Hershey's on the street.
Certainly sticking down the run rate of the Chattogram Royals. The required rate is 12.7. Will continue bowling his last ball. Close. Arm delivery. Who is the call? Settles for a single.
He bowled at a very good length, Hassan Murad, as a spinner. From a batter's point of view, you'd expect him to bowl fuller. That was the last ball of the previous over, down the leg side. An expensive over. Yeah, Asif Ali can surely go after Hassan Murad.
Comes down the track, picks it up. No timing to work with. But certainly intense is out here. Good running, excellent running. Mirza Beg doing the right thing, giving the much of the strike back to Asif because he's on a roll now.
Undoubtedly, and he's capable of clearing those boundaries quite easily. He's hit a 6 and a 4 in the previous over. He's 12 of 8. His side need him to score some quick runs.
Oh, turn.
turn, bowling it slower. Right smile by Asif Ali, was beaten, all ends up. It was slow. Murad, so far he has been wonderful. Into Fernando, not comfortable putting in the full spin with the hamstring issue he has, but two byes being signaled. Hit again. Beautiful delivery by Murad.
Yeah, what Hassan Murad is doing, trying to bowl wide of Asif, not giving him that elevation, had to search for it.
That met the senior player, Mushikur Rahim, through his legs. So trying to go extra cover. Intention was good, going with the turn, but the lack of pace, bounce, kick inside edge for a single.
The bowling at mid-80s, Hassan Murad. So far in this over, he hasn't tried anything different. Making sure they dry up the boundaries.
Last ball, only 6 runs from the first 5. Oh, beautifully done again. Hint of turn, and Mushikur Rahim does the sub as Murad ends his spell with a beautiful delete to make it 3-4 in the finals.
It was always coming. The pressure was always on. And Hassan Murad created the pressure throughout this over. And this was the result. It was well-deserved wicket from Hassan Murad. Mirza Tahir Beg has to take the long walk back, courtesy of some brilliant bowling from Hassan Murad. Beg departs after scoring 39. Chattogram, 92 for 6.
TCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके एहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां। TCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके एहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Deep trouble. In walks Amir Jamal with an expensive 4 overs today, 43 runs of his 4. Comes in at number 8, a hard hitter. Can hit the long ball. This is the last hope for Chattogram Royals. Required rate closing to 14 runs per over. A spell by Hassan Murad, 4 overs, 3 wickets, 15 runs. It's not going to be easy for the two batters, as even Saklain will be hard to put away with the slow balls onto the pitch most of the time. To be wide, no pace to work with, and the ball just dies down. That's a concerning factor for the batters.
I've seen him quite a lot of delivery, especially of Saklain, keeping that low. Is that something he mastered? I've seen him bowling those deliveries, keeping low often.
Oh, no ball. Naughty, Saklain. As well, the umpire is giving us the signal for this free hit coming up. It's a confirmation. Easy decision. Here comes the free hit. Pace on. No timing at all. Trying to go over mid-wicket. I thought he was expecting a slow delivery. It was quick. And Mirza Beg was undone by a beautiful delivery. Nice line. Nice length. Enough. Turned as Mushikur takes the bails off.
It was always coming. He was under tremendous pressure. Opened the innings, faced 36 balls for his 39. The required run rate was climbing high.
Genuinely beats him outside the off stump. Just on Mirza Beg, I think he had no choice. Wickets are falling around him. He has to hold the fort at the anchor. And all he wanted was to build a partnership with somebody. It's never happened. Kept on losing wickets in regular intervals. So that's his game play. It worked in the qualifier 1 against the same opposition on the same pitch. Today needed a different ball of game. Unfortunately for Chattogram Royals, as I said, Maza, most of things have not gone their way.
The fielding was not up to the mark initially. They dropped quite a few catches, especially the catches of Tanzit Tamim proved costly for Chattogram Royals. And then with the bat, they didn't get the start they hoped for. Means that Tahir Beg is someone who revolves through another partner who can hit those hard. Nothing going their way. Required run rate over 14.5 now.
Slowly with no pace to work with. Trying to go extra cover, resulting only a single towards wild leg. Washington cement bonding moments. Certainly the Rajshahi Warriors on the day, or in fact right through the season, team to watch out for. They finished the league stage at the table toppers, lost the qualifier, had to play the qualifier 2, when came through that. One reason why is this man on screen with the new ball, altogether well led by the captain Najmul Hasan Shanto. Brilliant. Up to like about Rajshahi Warriors. Shot aside, good wicket in place. The fielder at squaring, I think it's Sandeep Lamit Shah does the fielding. Ball into his field, Sir Klein.
Length again was crucial. Not there to hit. Had to drag that way outside the off stump. He's been outstanding. Yes, he didn't pick up a wicket. He's going at a rate of just 6 runs per over. In pressure situation, when the target is high, when the batters tend to go after you, you have to keep that calm, and Sakline did that so far.
Full toss, shin height, and goes the distance and almost cleared someone in the dugout of Chattogram Royals. A poor finish. With that 6 brings up the 100 for Chattogram. 103 for 6 after 50.
Light, refreshing. Light, refreshing. Hershey's on machine.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Rajshahi almost playing a perfect hand. 174 for 4 runs on the board after losing the toss. Didn't look perturbed at all with the bat. Led brilliantly by Tanzit's century, and then in reply it's Murad, Banora and Nisham making sure that they boss this contest. 72 from 30 balls. Murad has been an inspirational selection. One change and he's made all the difference. Williamson has never won a final. Maybe tonight could be the night that he does it. Man of the moment, he has been such a good leader for them during BPL. Strong body language, Shanto. It is delivered with the bat and also as a leader. That's gone up in the air and that's gone all the way for 6. That is a magnificent strike. Hit it on top of the bounce, probably hit the splice of his bat, but these bats are really good these days. Terrific strike.
Both the batters have got 6s to their name. Is this the start of something special here? That is a cracking shot. 84 meter. They will need a few more like this.
Straight through. Properly. After playing a great shot for 6, he
TCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदलें लाखों जिंदगियां।
Crowd in to watch this final. 7 wickets down. Chattogram struggling. 109 for 7. Now after hitting a 6, is missing a straight ball. Got to keep eye on the ball. It's as simple as that. From a hard length to a fuller length, diminution. Knows how to do it. Loads of experience. Big 39 or 36 or so. Hassan was still batting out there, 21 out of 15. The lone ranger, Hassan Nawaz, again disappointing. 11 of 7. Zainul Zaman has sent up the order. That ball didn't work. Got 11 of 13 and so. The innings in doldrum, 66 of 28 balls. Murad, real good pick. The only change that Rajshahi made, 4 overs, 3 for 15, including this wonderful piece of spin bowling. Baig was well set. He went flat, the ball gripped, and he shortened the length. He saw the batsman come out of the crease, and it was beautifully delivered. Ball gripping, spinning. Nice bit of stumping by Mushfiq. He was quick on the take, whipping off the bails, and the anchor was removed. Baig was looking to anchor this innings right till the end. What a good selection, Murad.
And Nazmul Hasan Shanto has made some really good calls throughout the tournament. The new batter, the leading wicket taker, Shorikul Islam, is in the middle. We'll be so disappointed with the batting efforts to see the batters who came in and went out cheaply. Nothing. Any sort of resistance really didn't come their way.
Just feel that Chattogam's batting is more in sync with batting surfaces. Give them a tough pitch and they didn't seem to have the technical know-how really to survive and beat teams regularly. because Rajshahi have been red hot. They've won so many close matches and peaked beautifully in this PPL. It's a bit of bounce slip. Not be a wide.
Yeah, bowling has been excellent from Chattogram Royals. They've also defended quite a lot of low scores, but yes, you're absolutely right. The batting has been under the cosh. They have been really shown with the bat, even though they also hold the record for the highest total this season when they went on to score 198 versus Sylhet.
That's the second blow on his shoulder. This time it's his own mate. Down for the count. Just couldn't get away from the range of that drive. He's more who now. Turned his back on that one. The opening ceremony. The trophy in the Ghungat of Bulan. It really is a beautiful trophy. 11 kg weight. You've got to have a bit of muscles really to lift it. And I think right now it's Shanto who's got the muscles to lift it. Yeah, this song and dance and very colourful start to the final.
It's a stunning looking trophy. It's gorgeous, simply gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. One of the prettiest trophy I've seen for a very, very long time. Really good work. And it's good craftsmanship here, Ramesh. Look at that. It does have a wow factor, doesn't it?
Yes. Electric trophy. Rajshahi are inching towards it. They'll wrap the hands around it and lead with a brilliant hunt. Really had it covered. Oh, everything in that knock. Patience, delightful shots, rotation of strike, a lot of common sense and high on velocity and emotions. That's a really good response. That's once in a lifetime kind of a moment for any batsman to get 100 in an all-important final in front of a full house. With 100. Sahibzada also very reasonably well for a run of all 30. Williamson 24 of 50. And more than decent score for a final. 174 for the loss of 4. I thought the way the openers batted set a great tone, not only for this kind of score, but also settled the nerves in the dugout. And then Williamson is looking to expand his range in this innings. 24. Never won a final in his career in league cricket. Nation 2 for 24. 8.5. There's a little pause because Asif Ali got hit by a straight drive at the non-striker's end. They were good. Come up to the required standards in the ranches, and that was an issue in an all-important final. All the wickets and have the worst out of you. So this is what you've seen so far from Chattogram. They took a risk, but that's been the go-to plan for most teams. Win the toss, bowl first, then chase down targets. But this is the final, and once Rajshahi got to a great start, they never looked back. And so runs on the board. In response, Chattogram hot and cold. Beats him outside the off stump after over number 16, 109 for 7.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
KNN's Bakery introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताजा बताजा गरम गरम ताजा बताजा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Bakery, oven fresh goodness.
First for Shanta, lifting his trophy as captain in T20s. Richly deserves it. Proactive, great demeanor, good solid body language. Leading from the front with the bat, in the field, picking the right talent. Making one change today, left armour was in. Murad, 3 for 15 he ended up with. That's gone up in the air. Will this be taken? This could be the end of the lunches as well. Williamson taking a good catch. Had to circle around that one for a long time. And it's Asif Ali who's gone after scoring 21.
Yeah, what about Pinora Fernando? He's been brilliant. We speak about Shoriful Islam, but he's not far behind him in terms of picking up those wickets in crucial moment. You don't see Kane Williamson drop catches. Too easy for him, and he's a happy captain. Asif Ali goes for 21. Chattogram 109 for 8.
TCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अहतियात और ज़कात भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो TCF का साथ दें और बदले लाखों जिंदगियां।
Has been a star for them, 3 for 7 in 2.1. Asif Ali was going nowhere with that angle, which was a little wide outside the off stump, sliced it for Williamson to get it. The last hurdle removed in the shape of Asif Ali. Still has had a great tournament. Player of the match in the last game for Rajshahi, 3 for 8 in 2.2. That's his speciality, change of pace, and they don't seem to pick him straight off.
Yeah, remember his last outing, which was against Select Tigers, against the roll of the fingers here. The cutter, the slow delivery. 4 for 19, Ramesh. So the last two matches, including this one and the last one, he's picked up 7 out of the 17 wickets that he has taken. And he's been very economical. 4 for 19 has been his best figures in T20s. And he can better than that figures in this match.
Beats him again. No clue how to deal with this slow pace. The cutters are working, he's hitting the deck hard, he's having a good time of it also. They say you got to peak at the right time, and Banura in the all-important eliminator, and this one rising to the occasion. Last 18 balls, it has been a disaster. 3 wickets for just 19 runs. This time he connects, there's a chance, is it going to be another wicket? Chasing has been brilliant. Outfielding has been absolutely world class. You've got to say this is the all-important platform, the final. And they have done superbly, catching almost everything. Just a strike away, 9 wickets down, Chattogram.
And he has got his best figures again. 4 for 8. It's a long bob. He could have easily hit it out anyway. But in the end, a straightforward chance. Road Sivaram. He cannot believe his luck. It was a hard tracker. And it produces the wicket. Gone for naught. 1-1-0 for 9.
GCF ऐसी कई सीढ़ियां बच्चों के बेहतर मुस्तकबिल के लिए सालों से लगा रहा है। आपके अज्ञात और ज़िंदगी भी किसी बच्चे के लिए सीढ़ी बन सकते हैं। तो GCF का साथ दें और बदले लाखों जिंदगियां।
Another great bowling spell. Just knows what he's doing after 17, 111 for 9.
जब दिल चाहे जहाँ दिल चाहे ताज़ा ताज़ा गरम गरम
KNN's History. Introducing croissant with chicken filling.
ताज़ा गरम गरम ताज़ा गरम गरम
Safe and healthy का यकीन लिए KNN's Big History oven fresh goodness.
Has been exchanged. They know Rajshahi, they've got this now. Strike away, they're all getting ready to go to the ground, enter the field. This has been a great campaign, really has been. And he's been instrumental in taking care of the opposition with the ball. The slow balls, the hard length has worked perfectly for the left armer from Sri Lanka. Really is a class act. Doesn't react a lot. No dramas regarding his bowling. Just keeps it simple. That's the other thing, that you've got to admire. He's the same also, Siklan. Does his job with diligence.
Yeah, you got to give it to them because it's also about reading the surface as quickly as possible. Even though when they were batting, it looked like a really good surface, Ramesh. He saw 100. So certainly the message was loud and clear to everybody. This is a really good track to bat on. But having said that, you as a bowler, whoever bowled, especially for Rajshahi, they knew that if they can take the pace off the ball, it will make life difficult for the batters. Yeah, they'll be disappointed. But take nothing away from Rajshahi. Two of the players have made scores more than 300 runs this season. They have also a bowler like Binur House taken 17 wickets. It has been a good collective performance.
Williamson has been a great import. I thought there was a master stroke as well, because this pitch has needed a Williamson for Rajshahi. His experience and his class with the bat has worked perfectly just when the pressure was on in the eliminator and here in the final.
Yeah, the presence of Kane Williamson itself, it's a big impact, makes huge impact, not only for Rajshahi, but for the whole tournament. It lightens up the tournament.
This could be it. This could be it. Rajshahi are over the line. They win this. And they're storming the field. This is a huge moment for Shantu and his men. They richly deserve this. And the celebrations begin. This is special. From a special squad, from a special captain. The best side in the BPL has won this quite convincingly. Win by 63 runs. Shantu's first. From Sri Lanka, then Williams, Dini Nisham, the captain himself, Moran today, 3 wickets for left arm, picked for the final. He rose to the occasion. Not easy to feature in the final when you're not playing a great deal from your side. He fitted the bill perfectly. Never allowed the opposition to get off the hook. Just tremendous batting. Tanzim, the star with the bat, a century in the final. And then they followed through with the ball and with some terrific fielding. First trophy for Williamson also. So it's a big occasion for Williamson as well. Played in great spirit and, well, hats off to the fans. They gathered here in big numbers to support this great tournament. And what a tournament we've had. Over 24,000 people in the house. The selfies are being taken. Fireworks create magic. As if this fellow, 6'5" or 6'6", bowled beautifully. Change of pace. Another 4 wickets for him. A complete dominating performance from Rajshahi.
Remember, they got beaten by the same opposition, Chattogram, in the qualifier 1. But they have come back strongly to win the final against the same opposition. That is great work. Tanzim Hassan was in a smashing form. When he picked up that 100, Ripon Mondor was excited.